This show is, it is very much focused to our male audience today. And we keep smiling a little bit, and I know you out there, I know you're smirking, I know people are smirking, and you just said, I can't believe they're going there, or you haven't heard of it.
Did you push record?
Thank you so much for tuning into Our Second Act with Paige and Silka, the show for your second act of life. How did I do, Paige?
You did great, Silka. This is our first official show and looking forward to it. And the topic that we have, we will be digging deep, deep and low, especially for our men today.
Oh, I love the way you just introduced that. I mean, you couldn't have cut quicker. That's really funny. Well, yeah, like Paige said, this show is it is very much focused to our male audience today, and you know, and there's a purpose behind that because it will affect us as well. And we're talking about prostate health. Prostate health is, of course, huge because prostate cancer is what? What are the statistics that you found?
So the statistics I found is 1 man in 7 will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during his lifetime, and that it is the 3rd leading cause of cancer death in American men behind lung cancer and colorectal cancer. And there's about 6 cases in 10 of men that are diagnosed ages 65 and older, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hit men younger than that, right, Silka?
Absolutely. I mean, I read that it's typically, you know, it's in our second act, it's our demographic this is really a disease of our demographic. You know, after 50s when you start developing the prostate issues typically, and then it leads into cancer. And yes, I also read that more and more younger men, 30s and 40s, are being diagnosed. So this is a serious subject. Yes. We keep smirking a little bit because you're going to know in a minute why. You know, Paige and I, you know, with the show going forward and what we talk about in general, as you know by now, you've Paige has been on Second Act lots of times. She's a healer, and we try to focus on prevention and preventing disease in the first place. And so that's what we're focusing on, prostate health. And there's different ways, of course, of keeping your prostate healthy. But what we want to talk about today is prostate massage.
That's right, prostate massage. So when you think about massage, Silka, when you go for a massage, I know when I go for a massage, it feels fabulous.
Yes.
Wonderful. So if I could go and get a massage or give a massage to myself and feel that fantastic and know that I am preventing the possibility of cancer, why the hell wouldn't you do it in the first place?
Well, exactly. And there's, you know, we keep smiling a little bit, and I know you out there, I know you're smirking, I know people are smirking, and you just said, I can't believe they're going there, or you haven't heard of it, which we didn't. This kind of came up randomly in a conversation. That's why we're talking about it today.
Right.
Prostate massage has been around forever, and there's a couple different ways, of course, to do it. And we're going to talk very bluntly, not teaching you how to do it. That's not what this is about, but about kind of removing the stigma of this conversation, because it does involve, as Paige was saying, you know, we're going to dig deep. It involves the anus.
Yes.
And a lot of men they're going, oh no, you know, that's like what is the biggest objection? Tell us.
For men, you think?
Yeah.
So for a lot of men, it's, oh my gosh, what does that mean if I'm doing things to myself? You know, that leads many different connotations, which you can fill in the blank about what the connotations might be.
Yes.
But if you think about it, I equate it to, you know, for breast cancer, as women, we have to continually feel around our breasts. Yes. To check for lumps.
Right.
Although it's a little bit different than the massage that a man will give themselves. Let's face it, if you think about a 12-year-old boy or 14-year-old boy, they're digging deep down there for some things too. So here we are, you know, 50 years and older, feeling good about what you're doing, literally and figuratively, and preventing the possibility of prostate cancer.
Yeah, and now the good and the even better news, if you're open to it, and you know, again, we're removing some stigmas here, is that this can be very pleasurable for a couple. This can be part of your sexual play.
Yes.
And you know, we can save lives, Paige.
That's right.
You know,
For all women out there or men out there, depending on what your sexual orientation is,
yes.
you can save lives for another and for yourself all at the same time.
Yeah. Again, we're making light of this because it's kind of embarrassing to talk about it. But when you read about the benefits, you at least need to be aware of this option, and then you can decide for yourself if this is something, especially if you're prone to issues with your prostate. As you know, or you may not know, prostate health is also directly related to sexual functioning. So it is definitely in our best interest to help the men in our lives keep their prostate healthy. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. And not that we're going to show any instructions today, but we will be having on, an expert who's
yes.
part of the Second Act family, which Silke will talk about, who will give more information about what is prostate massage, how does this work, possibly answer questions that you might have.
Yeah, exactly. And good point. Yes, Dr. Lori is going to be on the program to talk about really the medical side of this. She thinks, I ran this by her. She goes, oh my God, this is why I love Second Act, because you go, where other people don't go. This is important information that people are embarrassed to talk about. Well, we're gonna remove that embarrassment, hopefully. And just I'll go as far as to say that you mentioned earlier that you can do it to yourself, which you can. There's ways and techniques to do it as a couple. And then, of course, there are toys, for a lack of a better explanation. There's devices or tools to give prostate massage. So they're very effective. We'll have links to that on our website and in the video description that you can check it out. But the main thing is, become aware of it, open your mind, check it out, because actually it could. Not only can it increase, your prostate health, but your sexual functioning and, hopefully prevent prostate cancer altogether.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why we're here today as two women speaking about something for men.
Yeah. Yes, men, you're welcome. Now, if anybody, if you've had experience with this, and you're maybe not embarrassed, kind of join in our conversation, leave your comments or leave your questions. Tell us maybe where we're wrong or right. And, we really want to hear from you, because these are the kind of topics we want to explore. And, as we said earlier, just remove some of the stigma that's associated with it.
And in our show that Silke and I are doing, we are all about prevention, taking care of yourself, what to do when you have something, and what to do afterwards. So we'll always be bringing cutting-edge conversations, topics. Things might be extremely funny, things might be very deep and serious, right. And things might be or have a combination of both.
Right. Exactly. So Paige, we're coming up on the end of this segment. Are there any closing comments that you want to leave for our viewers?
Of course. If I was a man,
yes,
and I had this option of prostate massage that could prevent potential prostate cancer while also feeling incredibly fantastic, or I could be doing this with my partner, hell yeah, why wouldn't I do it? All good things, all wrapped up into one. That's my closing comment, Silke.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Paige. Thank you. I wish you were here right now in studio, like when we're in studio together, but you will be coming out here again very soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our program and visit our website, secondact.tv, for all the information on upcoming shows, as well as links to this very important topic of prostate health, maintenance, and massage. So see you soon on another episode of Our Second Act with Paige and Silke.
For your second act of life.
Perfect. We're going to practice doing that because, we're getting started with our tagline. If anybody has suggestions on that too, we'll take those as well.
That's great.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
So glad you were able to join us today. A quick reminder, please be sure to subscribe to our program. Buttons right here. And for more information on the topic of prostate health, be sure to visit our website, secondact.tv. Talk to you soon.